Hi everyone. Hoping to give you some advice and some tips and tricks on taking video of practice and to inspire you to take lots of video of your own practice, whether you're a teacher or a leader. I understand that watching yourself can just be cringeworthy. You look weird, you sound weird, but it's actually really the best low inference evidence you can have, a really concrete example of your own teaching. We all have our own ideas about maybe what we look like or sound like or how we're delivering instruction or how we're working with students. And video, though, can be a really concrete piece of evidence to use as a point for conversation, maybe with yourself or maybe with someone else, and a springboard for improvement. So video is really powerful. It allows you to see yourself clearly, like a mirror is held up to your own practice, and you can notice things big or small. There are some practical concerns that you want to consider probably well before you need to take video of your practice if you are enrolled in one of our programs and you're getting ready for a performance assessment. Don't worry, you should use a camera you already own. You don't need any special equipment. A laptop, a phone, an iPad, all of those are just fine. If you're really concerned, talk to your friendly neighborhood library media specialist. They often have cameras, and maybe they'll even come in and film for you. You're also going to need to spend a little bit of time to figure out how to upload and share videos. We have a tutorial on this. And finally, make sure that all your informed consent releases are completed and you have permission to video. Looks like this. All right, so there's a few more practical concerns that you'd want to consider. You don't need a lot of time to think about these ones. So right before you video, you might want to consider who's going to do the recording. You really don't need anyone. You can just open your laptop at the back of the room, set it on a table, on a shelf. If that's not appealing because you're just concerned that it's not going to be going, you can ask a friend in the building, you can ask a mentor teacher, you can ask a student to do the recording for you. Another question that people have is, where do I point the camera? Do I train it on me, the teacher? Do I train it on the students? And that really depends on what you are trying to capture. If you're trying to capture your direct instruction and giving directions or a mini lesson, then you want it trained right on you. And a camera just up at the back of the room is probably going to be just fine for audio and video. If you want to capture students talking, student dialogue, you conferring with students, then you're probably going to need to have someone walking up to groups of students with the camera. It's the video camera in the back of the room. Trying to capture student talk is going to be really difficult. Another thing that people wonder is, how much should I be recording? How long? How much of the class? I think you should record as much as possible. You can always clip it. And I'm happy to make another video or to ask or answer questions about how to cut video down. Also, people are concerned about the distraction to students that video presents. You can dim the screen all the way down so kids will not see themselves. That's usually when they see themselves, that's often when they're ready to to goof around a little bit in front of the camera. You can also just make sure that you start videoing early and often in the year, and students typically are used to it and forget about it. I would also suggest testing things out early and often to see, can I hear myself? Can I hear students? Sound is important. So do a couple test runs to figure out where's the best position for the camera to capture audio. All right, I hope this was helpful. I hope it was inspiring. Video is a really powerful tool to improve your practice. Use it often, and let us know how it goes.